Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing something just a little bit different. One thing you may not know about me yet is that I am a super fitness and health junkie. I'm very into like preventative, I don't want to call it medicine because it's not medicine, but like preventative health care. I just think that taking care of yourself is extremely, extremely important. And it's something that I have always intended to kind of have on my channel, not to the extreme, but reference it a little bit. It's a passion of mine. I just hadn't gotten to it yet. But I did come across an awesome product that I wanted to share with you guys in the health and fitness realm. I'm going to reference some notes here because I feel like I think when you're talking about health and fitness things, you need to be a little more careful what you say. At the end of the day, I am not a doctor. All of my opinions are based on my personal experience with this product, and this company does not know who I am. I'm not sponsored, and honestly, I don't even know how to pronounce the name of what we're going to talk about. So this here is I don't even want to go there. Nyoya? I should have looked this up. Why didn't I look it up? This is an acupressure mat. And if you can see, these are little tiny spikies. Little tiny plastic spikes. Okay, and what you do with this mat, and I'm sorry, I really enjoy like touching it. I'll probably have to put it down. What you do with this mat is you lay on it. You lay down on it, and you put your pressure pushes these little spikes into your skin. It does not break the skin, but it's kind of painful. So, okay, why did I buy a spiky mat to lay on? I have a history of having a lot of tension in my muscles, in my joints, just kind of all over. It's like a general feeling of tension, and it hurts. I've had it since I was 12 years old, so it's been a really long time now. I remember we went on a year-long trips to the doctor, running tests, doing this and doing that, and I think at that time everybody was frustrated and we were all just like, yeah, it's growing pains, it'll go away. And it just never did, and I can't even really explain the pain. It's just tense, and it feels like my nerves hurt, and it's just kind of an all-over sensation. At certain times it radiates. Like if I have an injury or if I've overworked a muscle, it will kind of radiate from that area, but I don't really know what it is, but it's always been there. It doesn't concern me so much as it just irritates me. I feel like it's just a part of who I am, and it's just irritating, and it's chronic, and sometimes it's worse than others. So I'm always kind of looking for ways to manage it. That is why I purchased the mat, was to try to kind of manage that chronic pain issue, if you may. I'm not trying to compare my experiences to anyone else's. So my first impressions on this mat was that it hurt. It hurt like, it was not unbearable, but it was definitely not pleasant. And that sensation lasted about the first 4 uses. There's different ways that you can actually use this mat, and that will decrease or increase the pressure. That would be a whole separate video, but there's quite a few references online to things. One of my favorite, when I was getting used to it and I couldn't handle just laying flat down on it because that hurts, laying it up against the wall and kind of leaning back into it, and that kind of acclimated me to it a little bit more. Also putting a memory foam rug underneath it and a towel, so that decreases the amount of pokey pressure that it puts on you. So there are ways to decrease and increase the pressure. Also, it's kind of supporting your body weight, and not putting the full force of your body weight onto the mat. That helps as well. But yes, it was painful, but I also tend to suffer from cold hands and cold feet. And I say suffer, but I say I just have kind of not the best circulation. I have cold hands and cold feet a lot. So something happened though. I laid down on this mat. It hurt like crap. And I'm like, oh God, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Except I felt blood rush to my fingers and I felt blood rush to my toes. That doesn't happen. My toes and fingers never get warm like that. And they were suddenly like warm. I was like, what? That kind of motivated me to stick with it, because in my head I was thinking, you know what? It's doing something. If it doesn't do anything else, it is at least temporarily improving my circulation. Like, to me, that seems to be a very positive thing. That's one of the things, many health problems, one of the things they want you to do to treat them or to kind of increase your circulation. So the sort of unbearable, not so pleasant pain went on for about 4 uses for me. After that, never again. Haven't dealt with it ever again. I set out when I first bought it, I was going to use it every single day. My intention was to do that every single day for 30 days and then review it for you guys. Well, yeah, I did every single day for most of the first month, but I still kind of wasn't ready to review just yet. So I've been doing it for a while, but I've also kind of slacked off quite a bit. But I can tell a difference. When I was using it every day, and the difference between now that I'm kind of been slacking off lately, I have been able to tell a difference. Just I'm getting that achy feeling back in my legs again. I'm sort of getting achy around the shoulders. So there was a noticeable difference in the amount of that I experienced when I was using it every day. I use it directly out of the shower. You're supposed to lay on it without your clothes on. I use it directly out of the shower when I'm clean. I want to be clean on the mat. Yeah, I just lay on it for like 10 to 15 minutes, kind of move around, put different areas of my body on it, and it's a very enjoyable experience. The last thing I say, this is totally my perception, but what did I perceive the benefits to be of this mat? After you get past that sort of initial painful period, an immediate sense of relaxation. You may be familiar with runner's high, and that is what laying on this mat is like. It's like as soon as you lay down on it, you can kind of feel your blood flowing around, and you can just feel the chemicals releasing just like you can with runner's high. Just that all your feel-good chemicals kind of release into your bloodstream, and it is just very relaxing and it's very calming. And the fact that you're laying on plastic spikes, you don't even think about it. You're like, oh, this is amazing. Making you feel very calm and very peaceful. That is definitely a benefit that I received. Circulation. That's something, every time I lay on the mat, I can feel the blood rush to my toes. One thing that it does do is it brings a lot of whatever area is actually exposed to the mat, it brings a lot of redness to that area. It also leaves little tiny dots on your skin. They go away within like 2 minutes. The redness goes away within like 5, but it kind of feels prickly like a sunburn, but it goes away almost immediately. So it is improving your circulation and bringing blood to whatever area you are exposing to the mat, for sure. Also, one of the things, this is for us beauty girls, cellulite. Okay, I'm not making any promises and saying this is going to help your cellulite, but one of the best things that you can do for cellulite is improve circulation to that area. So this will improve circulation to that area. So if you want to try it for that, I feel like I've noticed a slight improvement, but it's not going to cure, I don't think it's going to cure your cellulite. So I'm not trying to sell you guys on that. I'm not trying to sell you on anything. I'm just really telling you what's up and what I think about this. If you suffer from mild chronic pain, I think this would be a really helpful tool. It really helps me with it. It definitely helps me with temporary pain relief. Like if I'm just feeling really stiff and really achy, I lay down on this and then I just feel nice and relaxed, and that kind of goes away. It kind of goes away and it doesn't come back for a couple of days. So, I mean, that is very nice and enjoyable. So that is really my review on this nice acupressure mat. This is the brand that I picked up. As you can see, it is about 2.5 feet maybe. They make all kinds of different sizes. I think I purchased this. It may have been on sale, but I think I got it for like $30. I would totally go out and buy it again for $30. I just think it is amazing price for what it does. It is nice. I'm actually like, I keep touching it if you notice, because it's relaxing. Once you get used to that sensation, the sensation actually becomes very relaxing, and as soon as your body recognizes it, it's like, yes, we're doing the mat again. So I hope that review was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, it was really hard for me to kind of gather my thoughts to tell you about this. So if you have any questions or I left anything important out, please feel free to start a conversation in the comments. Always love to hear your thoughts. Always love talking to you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.